A team at Western University has received nearly $1 million in federal funding to develop a vaccine to stop the COVID-19 pandemic. Lead researcher of the team, Stephen Barr, joins us this morning from London, Ontario. Thank you for being part of Your Morning.
Oh, you're welcome. Good morning.
All right, your team isn't just hoping to develop a vaccine, you're also hoping to develop a vaccine bank. What is that?
That's true. So we're looking to the future for trying to identify future coronaviruses that might emerge and jump species from animals into humans. So the idea is to generate a bank of hundreds of vaccines in anticipation of a future epidemic. So when that virus emerges, we can go to the bank, pull out a matching vaccine that we can rapidly deploy to this region of the world and hopefully prevent or help slow the outbreak.
You and your team are part of a worldwide research effort to try and find a vaccine, and fast. We've seen efforts in countries right around the globe. Are you working with these other countries?
Yes, we are developing our own type of vaccine on itself, but we are sharing information from all across Canada and across the world. In response to this pandemic, the most rapid way of really producing a strong vaccine or multiple vaccines is by sharing information. And by doing that, we can tailor certain vaccines because we'll know what works and what doesn't work, and we can produce a very effective vaccine. One
of the things I find fascinating is part of the reason research is able to be accelerated is because China was able to sequence the genetic material of the virus very early on, and then they shared that with research teams all the way back in January. You know, the last numbers we heard, it could take about 18 months to get a vaccine to the public. Is there any other news on that front?
No, that's realistic. I mean, usually it takes a very long time to generate a vaccine, but under certain circumstances like this one, if we can fund multiple labs across the world, we can really speed up that process and cut down a lot of the development time and testing time. So being able to play around with the sequence of the virus was very key into really trying to identify those important parts of the virus that we can use to train our immune systems to attack the virus.
And because this is something new and scientists like yourself are constantly trying to find out new things about COVID in order to stop it, right now, what is our best option while we wait for the vaccine?
Well, while we wait for the vaccine, another part of our project specifically is really to take a closer look at the virus and how it gets into our cells and how it spreads within the body. So we're going to be using state-of-the-art imaging equipment in our containment level 3 lab at the Impact facility at Western University. And we're going to use that to take an exquisite look in detail at this virus and try to identify an Achilles heel that we can use to develop drugs in the meantime that are a little bit more rapid to develop.
We wish you Godspeed in your research. Thanks, Stephen Barr, so much for joining us this morning from London.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.